What free things online you should take advantage of. Story 1. If you're in the USA and you earn less than a certain amount of money, you can use the same software to file your taxes for free. The system is called Free File, and companies that sell you tax software are trying very hard to make it difficult to find. Don't let them. Story 2. Skiplag.com for flights. It's so good that United sued them and lost. They essentially exploit the pricing manipulation that airlines use. For example, if you want to go from Phoenix to Atlanta, sometimes a ticket from Phoenix to Lauderdale, connecting through Atlanta is cheaper. This website finds those flights for ya, just don't check in a bag. Story 3. Maybe not everyone, but for students Zotero is a lifesaver. It will store your sources, import them to a bibliography in whatever citation style you need, and even create in-text citations in your paper. It saves hours of work. Zotero.org. Story 4. Top Class Actions, basically a site that lists active class action lawsuits you might qualify for. I've used it for trivial things like suing Red Bull for a free case because it didn't give me wings, but on a serious note, it made me aware of the suit against Equifax for leaking my data. That should be a settlement worth over $100. It's a cool way to hold corporations semi-accountable and score some money/freebies for any wrongdoing that went under the radar. Story 5. OneAuto.com. It is a car parts supplier, but their videos show exactly what tools you need, what parts you need, and how to do a repair yourself. Great money saver if you don't know much about mechanics. Someone I knew was going to get screwed by their mechanic. $700 for a water pump replacement. Showed them that. They did it themselves for $30. It makes it quicker too, knowing what tools you need ahead of time for your particular car. Story 6. My 90s TV. This is more of a novelty website, but I think it's pretty cool and you can lose yourself for hours with nostalgia. It basically uses YouTube videos to simulate watching TV in 90s, and you can specify what year you want and what categories you want to see when you change channels. There is also a My 80s TV and a My 70s TV. Story 7. There's a very simple cheat code to win the various connecting random Wikipedia articles to each other game. Almost every article will have a link to a country in it. Almost every country's article will have a link to their involvement in World War II. From there, you can get to almost any other country, and then just reverse engineer your way back to whatever the second topic is. After I realized this, playing the connect a random Wikipedia article to Hitler game is no longer any fun. It still can take some figuring out to connect two different random articles though. Story 8. Astronomer here. You can look up all the satellites flying over your house tonight, including the ISS, Hubble Space Telescope, those pesky Starlink satellites, and whatever else your heart desires, complete with star maps and precise timing. The website is called Heavens Above and there is an Android app, but unfortunately no iOS one last I checked. For iOS I use Sputnik, which is free and tells me the ISS and Hubble passes overhead. It should be noted too that many, if not most of these objects are visible even in a city if on a good pass right above you. So out and see some cool stuff. Story 9. Privacy.com is awesome. I absolutely love their service. It allows you to create credit cards on the fly that are site-specific, set a spending limit on them, make them one-time only, etc., so you can literally create a separate credit card for every single site you shop on, and be very comfortable in knowing that if they get hacked, your card isn't compromised. It's also super handy for free trial, but must enter CC type things. Story 10. Duolingo. I have been using this for quick Spanish lessons with my morning coffee for a couple years now. It doesn't override the need to take classes for college credits, but I recently had to take a course and it was a breeze. There are a few hundred languages that it teaches and the mobile app makes it easy to do anywhere while waiting. Write us your story in the comment. I will choose the best stories and make a video of them in the future. Also, do not forget to like and subscribe.